The PL Show is brought to you by Kel Chaco, Kel 360, and Kel Kids Toothpaste. "20 years in law." Don't you get tired?
Not tired. I mean, I can't even believe that it's been 20 years. The most recent Government of Ghana bond was the zero coupon Euro bond in April this year. Koranteng and Koranteng Legal Advisors, we were one of the local counsel on the transaction.
Why are you surprised? What is it? What are you seeing?
What is he doing here?
Yes, so we welcome your father.
Mommy.
Mama Chelsea. Fe.
Different era, better result. Time has changed and time has brought Kel Choco Toothpaste. Healthy gums, anti-cavity, fresher breath, and it whitens teeth. Kel Choco Toothpaste. Sankofa.
Yenchi, Kel Chocolate Toothpaste.
Happy smile.
This is the Kel Toothpaste PL Show, and we just got a Lawyer Koranteng tearing up upon seeing the father. Are you okay now?
I'm fine.
So you were telling me about your father. Would you want to continue? No, you can't.
No, I won't.
No, now he's here.
But he's here. I mean, I was mentioning that my father, to the outside world, is quite the disciplinarian. People call him the general because he's more like some army general. But for me, I was quite pampered by him. And yes, I would say that one of my closest friends is my father.
Were you the last baby or?
No, I'm the middle baby.
Hey.
Yes. So
how did you find that kind of favor?
It's not about favor. I think it's about relationship. I guess people who have a certain amount of time for you, connection for you, somebody is there to always listen to you and always be your number one cheerleader. Obviously, that's the person you lean more towards. Yes.
Well, the general is here with us. He's a former banker, a diplomat, a businessman. He's also the chairman of Lake Country, Ambassador Faridonko. Your Excellency, you're welcome to the Kel Toothpaste PO Show.
Thank you.
So we've been talking to your daughter, and she tells us you call her Oluwakemi, right? God's child, or yes, God loves me. Why that name?
Yes, Oluwakemi comes from the fact that when she came into this world, and I had to travel out to Nigeria to do some work, in Lagos in particular. And then they sent an emissary. You've had a baby girl. My wife was born on Friday. My son, the first one, born on Thursday. I'm born on Thursday. And she arrives on Friday. So I just blurted, I said, oh God, you sincerely love me. I asked her, you Yoruba names are related to certain things, and the reverence we give to our God, and therefore, what's the best one? I know Olu is God, but you have also something. He said, oh, yes, I get it. This is Oluwakemi. And that's okay. That's the name I'm going to give to my girl. And it's been like that. But you see, you mentioned something earlier, and I thought I should expand a little bit for you. You mentioned about relationships and how connections and all that. I don't know how many of you here are football fans, but I just saw something on my telephone, and I saw that this footballer called Ronaldo.
Yes.
There's a picture of him and his mother, and he was talking about his relationship with his mother. He was asked, why are you still living with your mother when you can give her everything you want, build her a house? And he said, it will never be. I will live with my mother till I die. The reason is very simple. It's not just a question of the fact that she is my mother, but for this woman, my mother, I wouldn't have had even a square meal nor even go to school. She had to work 7 days because his father was then in an army somewhere in Mozambique or Angola. And therefore, when this boy came, the woman sacrificed everything for her. So Ronaldo was saying in that same article that it's not an issue of your relation with your mother and how you care for her, but how you remember and continue to be grateful for that relationship, for whatever God has given you. And that's my gift.
Oluwakemi, how was she like growing up?
Oh, never troublesome. Never. Very mischievous though, but never troublesome.
To what level?
So far as I'm concerned, she'll be mischievous to anybody. she'll do it to anybody. So long as she knows her instinct tells her she's right, she'll go ahead and do it.
Hey.
And she'll get my support. You see, my relationship with my daughter is not just a question of father and daughter. There is this thing which I think I'll call it some spiritual bond. I don't know. But there's something else. She doesn't have to see my face to tell me that you're not feeling well or something wrong. She can tell me. Wherever she is, she can just hello, she'll pick the phone. As soon as I pick the phone, I say hello, she will just tell me, you are not well. What's the matter? Or you worried? What's the matter? Something like that. She's got that intuitive thing.
We have some photos that's courtesy of you've given us. We'd want to watch that, which is brought to us by Kelkit.
Brush your teeth. Brush 2 times a day. Brush with Kelkit.
Hello, my friends. My name is Kelkit Toothpaste.
Wow.
I was made to be gentle on your gum, but protected. I will protect your teeth from cavity, make your teeth whiter, stronger, keep your mouth fresh all day. And best of all, I'm strawberry flavored. So put on a smile and try me.
That's amazing.
Just try me. That's my job.
If you say so, jump on my brush. It makes your teeth stronger, chicky whiter, chicky stronger. Yay! You did it!
I'm glad you like your new toothpaste. Don't forget to brush both day and night.
Kelkit. Happy smile.
I saw a Brie Girls in there.
Oh, yes.
Hey, why the choice of a Brie Girls?
In fact, it was her choice. It wasn't mine. And that also gets linked to some family tradition. My grandmother, my mother's mother, attended Wesley Girls High School. She was born 1900. My mother attended Wesley Girls High School. So I thought I could get my daughter to also attend Wesley Girls High School. But she chose a Brie Girls.
Did you talk her into it? And
I didn't force her. No.
you didn't ask her to at
it was
least
quite
choose?
open. And she chose. And I couldn't say no because I had done something similar. My father attended Vansipem and sincerely wanted me to go to the same school. And I wanted to go to Prempeh College. Because my father's senior brother was the first English tutor at Prempeh College. And all because I've been to Prempeh College. And anybody who's been there will tell you, you can walk throughout the compound without being beaten by the rain or the sun. You have these corridors and all that, to the houses, to the dining hall, to assembly hall, to headmaster, everything. And so beautiful, and the lawns were cut. So I said that's the school I preferred.
So you see how the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
And that's the reason why I couldn't say no to her.
But at least, why did you also bring the tradition?
Wesley Girls was on my list of choices for secondary school. But I had an older cousin, Ikiaso, who was in Brie Girls. And so we used to go and visit her quite often. And on my way to visit her, obviously, I would always dig a tunnel into her loaf of bread that we would have bought for her in school. So by the time we got to school, I would have finished her bread in the middle. But I used to just get excited seeing the students on campus, and I used to think to myself, I want to come to this school. So she was really my inspiration for going to Brie Girls, and it's not something I've ever regretted.
Your Excellency, were you surprised she turned out to be a lawyer?
No. Rather, she hasn't fulfilled a certain desire of mine.
Which is?
He wants me to have a PhD.
So what are you waiting for?
That's the question.
I guess when the timing is right. The desire is there, but it's just
You're
the
talking
timing.
to God about it.
Yes, I'll
Well,
talk to
God
God
hasn't
about
spoken yet.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Right now, Koranteng is the focus.
Okay. Then later we'll do that.
Yes.
How many times do you talk in a week?
Oh, you mean in a day?
Okay.
Not a week.
My bad.
I beg your pardon.
My bad.
Yes, in a day. Daily, but it's so many times in a day. It
So how
depends
many
upon-
times in a day?
Oh, minimum 3 times.
3 times?
Yeah.
Do you seek legal advice also from her?
Yes, but she will always not do it. She will pass it on to other legal folks.
I always
You're
try
acting
not
like a
to advise
doctor.
him, yes, legally, because I'm too emotionally connected to what he needs and I may not give him the right advice. So I'll always pass him on to another lawyer and say, please handle this for me. Yes.
I know you interact a lot. Now that I know at least you have a 3 times dose of interaction. Is there anything that you would have wanted to tell Oluwakemi that you haven't told her? This will be the opportunity for you to do so. Maybe to each other. We'll start with Daddy first.
Not really. The reason is that I tend to be rather too open with almost everybody I deal with. And I don't think I've been fair to all of them because of the fact that I'm a little bit more blunt, that I should do that. But when I remember to try and change course, make amendments, I do so. It is well with you. Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much, Ambassador Faridoko, Your Excellency. We're grateful for passing through on the Kel Toothpaste PL show. I can't let you go without a small gift of appreciation for passing through for your daughter, Kemi, Ifua Edubia Koranteng. Me pao Chelsea Yedasi. And this is from us to you. Thank you so much for being a wonderful father. This is the active charcoal for you. This is for your grandchildren, the Kel kids. And then this is for you as well. And for Auntie Cecilia also. Love from all of us to you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mommy.
Mama Josie. Fe.
Different era, better result. Time has changed and time has brought Kel Charcoal Toothpaste, healthy gums, anti-cavity, fresher breath, and it whitens teeth. Kel Charcoal Toothpaste, Sankofa,
Yenchi, Kel Chocolate Toothpaste.
Happy Smile.
Should you rumor to me?
Tonton Master, ebe ye juma na mo. Hwese o madahati. Roma insecticide spray ada Roma. Interfere, Entatia, Mekeche ha. No way. Hwemekunu, tonton ba ko kra amfa ne ho. Eno so a empuusie. Roma insecticide spray and mosquito coil. Emma wo dem ye sham. Roma, ekwe.
Roma and Tonton Master. Hello, my friends. My name is Kel Kids Toothpaste.
Wow.
I was made to be gentle on your gum, but protected. I will protect your teeth from cavity, make your teeth whiter, stronger, keep your mouth fresh all day. And best of all, I'm strawberry flavored. So put on a smile and try me.
That's amazing.
Just try me. That's my job.
If you say so, jump on my brush. Makes your teeth stronger. Chicky whiter. Chicky stronger. Yay! You did it!
I'm glad you like your new toothpaste. Don't forget to brush both day and night.
Kel Kids, happy smile.
This is the Kel Toothpaste PL show, and we have more surprises. You're still here with lawyer Efua Kemi Edubia Koranteng, managing partner Koranteng and Koranteng. I have more surprises for you. Turn to the screen now. We have a few of your friends joining us on Zoom.
Oh, Taiwo, Letitia.
You know them?
Yeah, of course.
Who are they?
These are two very good friends of mine.
Okay. So we'll get to Letitia first. Letitia, tell me a bit about Efua. For how long have you been friends though?
Been friends for about 8 years now. We both worked at American Tar Corporation Ghana's office, and Efua at the time was the head of legal and company secretary. And I had applied for a head of human resources role. And in ATC, there is something called peer interviewing. So ordinarily, you would have one of your peers, especially for the executive team, interview you. I had my interview with Efua, and honestly, it was just an experience. Of course, she's a very professional person. And so we finished the interview, but then we did timeouts, and then we did our own conversation because we found that we had a lot of commonalities than normal. I actually closed work with them that day. I remember that very fondly.
Well, how about you, Taiwo? I would want to know how long you've been friends with Efua and what kind of person is she? Please be candid with us.
We met in 1997 at the University of Kent, Canterbury in the UK, where we both were pursuing a law degree. We've been friends since then. We went to do our masters together at University of Warwick, also here in the UK. We've just been friends, seeing each other through our marriages, the birth of our children, landmark birthday celebrations. Efua is really in my top 5 when it comes to my friends. And she's a very warm person, very lively. She's just real.
Is she troublesome, you say?
No. She's not troublesome at all. She's really fun, but not troublesome. She actually stays away from trouble.
I see Letitia nodding as well. You want to add to the troublesome bit, or you want to say she's not?
How can we describe Efua as a phenomenal woman? So if you permit me, I want to show you a little bit of how I see Efua. She's a very courageous person. Is very humble and a respecter of persons. And you don't find that in people who come from, maybe good stock, as it were. She's a very personable person, very approachable, very disarming, very confident. She prides herself to be a great orator. I've never met anybody who enjoys talking. And she'll put her hands up and say, "Did you actually enjoy public speaking?" And I'm like, "Nah, I don't." So she's got great communication skills, not only in speaking, but also in interpersonal skills. I can give you stories for days. We had trips to Kenya, Cape Town and Boston, and I know you're sitting there thinking, "Oh, Letitia, why these 3?" Yes, she wasn't troublesome, but it was fun, believe you me.
Well, that's interesting, and I know that we can go on and on the whole time because your partners in crime are here. She's tearing up though, seeing you guys talk about her. You want to say anything to Taiwo and Letitia?
Oh, I'll just have to say thank you both for always being in my corner. Love you loads.
Well, that corner, the crime corner, I can tell. Taiwo, we'll give you the final word, Taiwo.
Thank God this is not a crime show. One of the things I pondered on when I was thinking about Efua and what I would want to see, or where I would want to see her in the next 10 years is being a judge. I think in terms of getting to the highest pinnacle of her legal career, she has all the qualities of being a good judge. She has the right temperament. She is very, very patient, very courageous. As Letitia said, I pray that you continue to have God as at the center of your life. I wish you continuous joy and happiness for yourself, continuous success in your marital life to my brother, Nana Yao. Amazing guy. As a mother, Juju and Nanoye could not ask for a better mother in terms of your nurturing, your provision, your guidance. And I just wish you all the joy and happiness life can bring. And just know I'm here in your corner, rooting for you all the way. I love you very much.
I love you too. I love you too, Taiwo. Love you, Letitia. Thank you both so much.
Well, so that's Letitia Tefua, and then also Taiwo Aliu, friends of Lawyer Koranteng. Thank you so much. And when three lawyers meet, you can tell that we'll be going on and on. Thank you so much, ladies, for joining us. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the opportunity. Bye.
Thank you for having us. Bye. Bye, Taiwo.
Wow. So that's a lot of tears for you. Now you got me tearing also.
That was really
How do you feel about all that?
Well, I guess their messages are to hone in on perhaps the things I'm supposed to do, especially Taiwo's message about being a judge. It has crossed my mind.
Daddy wants you to do PhD. Taiwo wants you to be
a judge. Yes. I'm always getting these two messages. Go and be a judge or go and get a doctorate. Maybe this time is
God speaking through them.
I never know.
The voice you're waiting to hear.
Yes, so I'll keep listening to that voice.
We didn't talk much about Nana Yao, your husband.
Yes.
How supportive has he been? Because I've heard very nice things about him, but you haven't said much.
My husband is my closest friend. Apart from my father, my husband is the man in my corner. We've known each other since, I was 13. Yes, so he was my friend way through secondary school before we got married. Presec? No, he went to Infanticum.
Okay.
He's a Kwabotre boy. Yes. So so we've been friends and we've been married for 15 years now. We have 2 lovely children and he really is my number one supporter. It's easy for me to bounce things off him and it's been easy for me to go through this legal career because he has always understood the need for me to perhaps be at work late, the need for me to perhaps be in a certain meeting at a certain place. And so my professional career has never been in any way hindered by my husband. Okay. He has rather always been the propeller of me getting to do the next thing. And as you can see, the law firm is Koranteng & Koranteng, and that's because he's also a lawyer, although I'm his senior. He's a lawyer. He got called to the bar as well, but in profession, he's a banker. So he brings that experience in banking and international transactions to the firm as well. So that's why it's a double K, as you see in our logo, back to back, Koranteng & Koranteng, because we support each other.
You're blessed, and you have two wonderful children also.
Yes.
And they've been supporting also. Most of the time, you don't have to be there. You are not around. How do they take it?
Oh, they've been very wonderful children, very well disciplined. I think I was able to pass on my mother's discipline to them. And so my children have never been troublesome children in any way. And they are A-star scoring children in school. They are now in Form 4 and Form 2. So on that end, I have no issues. But I've been able to do that and bring them up so well because of the support system. I mean, over the years, where my parents were not in Ghana at some point, my mother-in-law, who I'm very close to and has been ever supportive of me, would be the one I'd leave my children with and go off to work.
Okay.
So that support system is there. But most importantly, there's a lady who has been my children's nanny and support system called Auntie Connie, and she's been with us for 12 years. Yes, this woman has been my backbone. I mean, if she were to tell me, she's older than both my husband and I, she's in her 50s. And if one of these days she were to say she's tired and she's leaving, that would be quite a blow. But she's been a phenomenal woman who speaks only Fanti. So my children somehow understand Fanti more than probably they understand Equiapimchi. Yes, but yes, so the support system, I think, comes from your relationships, and that's how you're able to find people who are there at any given point in time. Because apart from your parents, you have your sisters, even my sisters-in-law. When I've had to travel, there have been times I've had to give my child to some of my sisters-in-law, say, I need to go away for 2 weeks, please take care of them. So it's all about relationships. If you treat people right and they understand that you also support them and love them, they will give you the help that you need.
I add another name to your number of names. Sweet Spirit.
Oh,
so we'll find it in Yoruba, and then we'll add that as well. We have a special gift for you. It's always a tradition here to give you a gift for attending upon our invitation on such short notice and staying with us. We're indeed grateful. So this is from us to you. Is the Kel range of toothpaste. I know you love charcoal a lot.
I do.
Because you plant your orchids with charcoal. This one is to give you a happy smile.
Yes.
You've been giving your orchids a happy smile. It's time for you to have a happy smile as well.
Brilliant.
So we have Kel charcoal toothpaste. We have the Kel 360. It's minty. It also has all the additives that will give you a fresh breath and a good smile when you go for all your meetings. Yes. And then this for the kids. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So this is from us to you.
This is really fantastic. And I'm really grateful.
Just before you go, it's time for the advice, what we've been looking forward to.
Generally, whatever it is that you do want to do as a woman, make sure that you stay in tune with yourself. And in staying in tune with yourself, I mean, be spiritual, talk to God. We shouldn't see God as only going to some all-night service to have all-night prayer before you can talk to God. It's amazing the amount of miracles you will find in a simple prayer in your car, and the next minute you have a miracle. And also be passionate about something, because whatever it is that you find passion in, that is what you're able to do easily, and it comes easily to you. Forgive others. Forgiveness, I think, is so critical, because throughout our lives, things happen, whether professionally or at home. If you don't forgive and move on, number one, you will not sleep well. And you will forever be an angry person. And then obviously there's hard work. I mean, I'm sure, Emefa, for you wake up at very odd hours to give us the news every day. And so, yes, hard work. Do what you have to do to make the things happen.
You're indeed a phenomenal lady.
Thank you.
And I have one more gift for you that I've been hiding. This is specially for you as a phenomenal lady, from us to you, so that this should be on your table in the office.
Thank you
so
much.
Every time anyone comes, he knows that this is indeed a phenomenal lady.
This is really brilliant. Thank you
so much.
I am really pleased about this and so grateful to you all.
Thank you so much. Continue being a phenomenal lady.
And you do same. Next thing you will be interviewed.
Yes.
I think so.
Thank you.
Oh, and I think I also have a little gift for you. Yes.
You come bearing gifts as well?
Exactly, I do. So from my garden, here you are with a little cutting from my garden this morning.
Which one is this?
So these are all orchids. And then this is heliconia.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, this is nice. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So just keep it in water and enjoy it.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Definitely will enjoy it. Thank you so much.
Thank you too.
And our guest for today has been Efua Edubia Kemi Sweet Spirit Koranteng. Thank you so much for joining us. She's a managing partner, Koranteng and Koranteng. We've heard from the father, we've heard from the friends, and we know that she's definitely a phenomenal lady. And this show is proudly brought to you by Kel Charcoal Toothpaste, Kel 360, and Kel Kids range of products from Samara Company Limited. Thank you so much. I am Emefa Apawu, and this is the Phenomenal Lady Show. We're grateful for your time.
Odona kama commemorate. Paint, smile, mami chanche. Faint, kron radio saint. Ompento kwa kasa ne complaint. Bay, you know they give me pressure. Your love I no fit measure. I go and diamond treasure. Merci beaucoup, my pleasure.